What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. Out today at the field where I found the GW button. We were all excited to come back out. Matt, I even brought a head-mounted GoPro. I'm going to live dig anything that even remotely sounds like a George Washington. Nice. Because I don't know anyone that's live dug one. Maybe we'll get lucky. Rich is already out there. Jeff is out there too, but he has to leave soon. Doug's pulling up any minute, so hopefully we're going to find some amazing things. Back in the first dig. See you guys soon. Later. Well, we always kind of bust musket ball match chops because guy's only gotten one musket ball, I think, right? The very first time we met him, he became musket ball Matt. But he's finally living up to the moniker. He called and said he's got another musket ball. Oh yeah, nice one. Yep. Looks like a squirrel may have been chewing on it. It's not quite perfectly round anymore. Usually the really, really old ones look bright white and they get whiter and whiter as they sit in the ground. But this one's got to be at least from the 18s if I had to guess. Nice find, way to go.
All right,
maybe I'll find a quarter and we'll all live up to the monikers today. Here's an interesting one. Always a high tone, a little bouncy. Let's see what it is. A little rocky. I can't get the shovel down too deep. Still down there. Wow, it's way down there. Let me try to get behind it. Oh, it's a silver coin. It's a silver coin, I think. It's a seated dime. It's a seated dime. Let me call the guys over, hang on. Wow. All right, I called Matt and Rich over. The field of 1,000 George Washington buttons. And although this isn't a George Washington button, Rich, I live dug this on the GoPro because it sounded really good. And I saw when this came out, I knew it was going to be old silver, and it's a seated dime.
Way to go.
I can't see the date, and it's really dark. So I'm going to spray it, Rich, and we're going to come back.
That's a trime, dude.
No, it says one dime.
Oh,
I can see it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I can see it. All right, let's spray it down and get a date off this sucker. What was your date on your seated dime, Matt?
It was 87.
80, and Doug's was a 77 quarter. Let's see if I can get older, younger, or in the middle. All right, go ahead, Matt. 1845, it looks like.
Unbelievable.
1845. Doug, when you dug your seated quarter here,
yes,
I said we didn't dig a seated coin all last year. Then
and
Matt gets a seated dime, and now that's three seated coins.
All in this field.
And I'm not even going to say out loud that it's Rich's bucket list now because he doesn't have one.
Yeah, don't say.
I'm not going to say that because I'm going to use your pants, Matt, because it'll make good contrast. Look at that beauty. 1840. Now let me look for a mint mark. Let me look for a mint mark. Just going to gently rub it.
What would it be if it's like an O?
It doesn't look like there's one.
Okay.
Man, what a beautiful. It came up a 46, 47 deep and scratchy.
Oh, really?
And I figured, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. Got rewarded.
All right.
What a beauty.
Good job.
Thank you.
Looks like it has something on the front though.
Nice.
All right, Rich said he's got what we came here for, only in a smaller version without the markings we want. But he said he's got a button. Oh,
It's got a flower on it.
yeah, I see it, Rich. Is that Tomback?
It might be. I'm thinking of that one you found Saturday.
Yeah, it's got a nice sheen to it. Oh, no, it's not a Tomback. It must just be brass.
It's old though.
Yeah, that's definitely really nice. There's like an etched flower on it.
Yeah.
Hey, hold a second. Yeah, that's really nice. Like a like a daisy or something. Now, was this a high tone, Rich, or like a mid-tone?
No, that was a mid-tone.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, very nice. Cuff size button with a beautiful hand-etched design in it. That's really sharp.
Something to add to the box today.
Well, we all love buttons. There's no doubt about it. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones. And any of them that have markings on the front are extra special. Way to go. Great find, man.
Thanks.
Another silver dime just deep and scratched. I'm not sure where it is, so let me try to. It's another silver dime.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's a mercury dime. Wow.
We were just talking about one
I
of
know. I thought it was going to be another seated. I mean, it was almost just as deep. Well, I'm still going to spray it down and get a date on it, but it was real scratchy and faint. Let me spray it down and get a year. Hopefully it's an old one, maybe the teens or 20s. All right, there's my mercury dime. It's actually 1941. Not even that old. This spot's been really strange where I got a silver Washington quarter from 1940, then a George Washington Inaugural button from 1779. Doug gets an 1802 half cent. I get a 1941 Merc. The coins are just all over the place, but I'm not complaining. Another nice deep one, and got rewarded with another silver coin. It's probably about 9 or 10 from this place. Awesome. All right, Rich is leaving. We might actually go to a different area of the same field. So on the walk back, I had this. Screaming 42. But you can hear how it's so loud. Well, I don't hear it up here though, Matt, when I lift the coil, so it's not. Nope, still down there. Right on it. It's a coin.
It's a
It's a wheat. Yep, it's a wheat. Yep, that's the only one. I'm going to recheck it because it sounded big at first, like there could be another signal here, unless just the way I went over it. But Matt, it's actually my first wheat penny from this place.
Really?
GW button, seated dime, silver quarter, and my first wheatie. Finally, my proudest moment. Cool. 3940, that's a good Indian signal. I just got that piece of brass about maybe 20 feet from here. We're gonna dig this live. What the heck, let me get my GoPro. I think it's out. Oh, there it is. It's a coin. It's an Indian. It's an Indian. It's an Indian. Let's see. I can't see a date. Let me clean it up and get my good camera, and we'll see what we got. All right, there's my Indian, and after a little wipe down in the field, it looks like the year is 1903. And Lady Liberty looks great. You can see the headdress, you can see the date clear as day. For a 120-year-old coin, it's in incredible condition. I mean, my great-grandfather was like 5 years old when this coin was made, just to put it in perspective. Let's take a look at the back. You can see the shield up at the top, the 1 cent in the middle, the wreath going around. Beautiful coin. And again, 120 years old. Sometimes you forget when you see a penny, the age that these things can have. After all these years, I still never get tired of finding them. Absolutely love it. Let's put it in the bag and go try to find some more of his friends. 35, 36 can be interesting. Oh, it is a little button. It is a little button, I think. Let me brush it and get the better camera. All right, the GoPro is nice for the live dig, but not so nice for the close-ups. It's just a plain flat button, but look how tiny it is. It's like a super small cuff-size button. And I brushed the back. You can see full shank still on there, bent over. There is some writing, but I can't read it. It's just so stinking small. But that was nice, kind of surprised me. The signal was a little lower, but buttons can really fall anywhere in the spectrum. So if you lock on to a nice repeating tone when you're in an old farm field like this, just dig all those nice repeatable ones, because you just never know. That's a nice little treasure. Well, we're doing pretty decent. The fines aren't flying out of the ground, but you might walk 50 feet, get a good high tone, and get rewarded with something good. I got to see the dime today, the Mercury dime. We got a handful of wheats, and Matt just said he got an Indian.
Yeah, nice one.
A nice one? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can see the color on it. Is that green, Matt?
It's green, yeah. Got nice detail.
74.
Nice.
The 71s are the harder. Is it 74 or is it 71? I think it's a 4.
it's a 4.
Yeah, I think it's a 4. The 70s are the hardest ones to find. Obviously, the 77 is like the holy grail of Indians. But any of them are from the 70s, really low minted. And you got really nice condition on that too. Well, that's beautiful. Nice job. There is some stuff around you. We got to work for it. But when you get something, we are getting rewarded with some pretty cool stuff. Awesome.
Thank you.
That sounds juicy. Every direction. Pinpoints clean. This could be a wheat. This could be a cool piece of brass. It just stops there at no attenuation. Let's dig it up. This is something cool. Ah, hit a rock. Ah. I think it's over here. There we go. I think I got it there. At least I hope I did. It's like under this piece, but why I can't hear it with the pinpointer yet is kind of weird. Oh, I got it now. Let's see. Right here in the middle. Ooh. Oh, that's sterling. Looks like a sterling dove. Let me spray it down and get a good look at that. That's a weird piece to find in this field. All right, there's my piece cleaned up and sprayed down. I think it's a dove in flight. I'm not really sure. But right in the middle, I see what looks like an eye and a beak sticking up. But it's pretty cool. It's sprayed down that clean. So I was almost positive it was sterling. But on the back, just to confirm it, you could see right there, it says sterling, and then it has some sort of hallmark underneath of it. Not really sure what the hallmark says, but I can see sterling clear as day. So a really nice piece there, a little out of place for a farm field, I would think, but there was a house around. This could have been from the lady of the house, or maybe the son, what the heck do I know? But an awesome sterling dove in flight. Let me go show Doug, because he's been calling me for the last 3 minutes. He's got something cool over there. Let's go see what it is. So Doug called me from way across the field. I don't even know how I heard you, Doug. We were pretty far apart. And he said he's got something interesting, so
Yes.
this could be anything.
I dare say we have never found anything like this.
Really?
Nope.
All right, well, what the heck could that be, Doug?
And then flip it over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So there's a token, I'm guessing a token.
I don't know. It's
I mean, the relief, I mean, if they could see the relief, I mean, I don't know of any coins that relief like that.
yeah, but did you flip it yet?
Yeah, it's the same guy on both sides, isn't it?
It looks to be. It's
Oh,
one
oh,
of
it
those
flips
deals
sideways.
like heads I win, tails you lose.
I don't know.
It looks like a penny size.
Yeah, it's definitely penny size. No writing that I see.
No date or anything?
Well, that would include writing. I don't see
oh,
any.
okay.
Let's brush it a little bit better and take a look. I don't know what it could be. I'm just guessing token because it doesn't make any sense to my eyes.
So interesting.
All right, here's Doug's token. We brushed it down, and I think it's two different guys, Doug, but that doesn't really help solve the mystery.
Actually, it looks like a woman.
No, this is a guy. You can see he's got a beard,
Oh, he
unless
does.
it's a bearded woman. I don't recognize who it is, but now when I flip it and it flips sideways, that is Abe Lincoln.
No.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, 100%. It's Abe Lincoln. It almost looks like a penny's Abe Lincoln. So it's two different people, but that's Abe Lincoln, and then this, I have no idea who that is.
Maybe that's Abe's wife.
No, I'm telling you, it's a dude with a beard.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen Abe's wife, but she's got to be better looking than that.
Yeah, did you ever see Abe?
Well, he was through a lot. I don't know what it is, Doug, but we thought it was the same guy, but it's clearly two different guys. And just have no idea what the heck this can be. I'm going to go my original guess of token or charm, but I don't see a loop. Now I'm going to go with token. But very interesting, Doug. You're right. Never found anything like it, and no idea what it could be. All right, Matt just swung over, which could be a monster, Matt. It could be a monster. Somewhere around here. Right there. Now that's usually large cent, silver quarter range. Let's see. Let's hope he comes out of here with a winner. Still in the hole?
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's a large set. Oh, it is.
Oh, look at that. Holy mackerel. All right, let's see. It's really thick. Oh, I see something on the first wipe.
Yep.
It's probably a braided hair. It's probably a braided hair for that thickness.
Nice job.
Yeah. 1842 it looks like, or maybe 49. That's nice, man. Didn't even have to really brush it. Came out really clean like that. Not a ton of large cents in this field, but the ones we have gotten have been pretty good condition. I'll let you brush it down and we'll take a look at the back too.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Nice.
All right, there's Matt's large cent. It is a braided hair. We think it's 1848. Now that it's cleaned up, well, somewhat cleaned up, you know, a toothbrushing. The back is even better though, Matt, when you brush that down. Look at that, gorgeous 1 cent, lots of detail. The lighting is just in a really bad angle. If I turn this way, maybe you'll be able to see it a little different. Stay there, Matt. I'm gonna use your black shirt as a backdrop. So yeah, 1 cent, clear as day, nice wreath. Beautiful coin, 170 years old. Not a ton of large cents in this field, but the ones we have gotten have been well worth the wait. Awesome find, man.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Excellent job. Musket ball, Matt. I'm proud of him for he lived up to his name today. Not only got the one musket ball that I think I showed, he said he dug a second one, but he called me over now because he said he's got a button, and we do love buttons. It's actually the reason we're here today, Matt, for buttons. Oh, it's a nice, look at that shank too.
Nice, right?
Yeah, that's a beauty. Anything on the other side before I flip it?
I don't think so.
Let's take a look. Nope, I don't see anything. And we've been doing pretty well with the buttons. We got a couple of interesting small ones today. Might be something in the middle, maybe not. Sometimes my eyes play tricks on me. You got another one too, I heard?
Yep.
He was kind of far from me, so I didn't get to see that one. That's got a nice shank on it also.
A lot of cuff buttons today.
Yeah, the ones I got were small. Two, I think I got two. Ooh, this has something on it. Hold this one. I think I saw something on this one, Matt. Let me block the wind. Were you able to make that out?
No, I mean, I thought I saw like petals or a wreath around the edge.
When I first saw it, whatever way it was oriented, it looked like a plant now. But really nice, man. That's got a nice concave shape to it too. So we came here for one specific kind of button. We may have fell short for that, but we did get a bunch of buttons, more silver, musket balls. And it was a pretty good day all in all.
It was, yeah.
As you can tell from the sky, it's going to be dark soon. So we're going to push on for another 20 minutes and then get out of here. Awesome job, brother.
Thanks.
Well, we're getting ready to leave, and Doug said he wanted his last dig of the day to be silver or a large copper. And you might have one here, Doug.
I might.
He called me over for this signal. Right there. That could be a silver dime, Doug.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually predict.
Yeah, let's see how good you are.
Well-
it's small. I think it's smaller than a large copper.
Yeah, large copper's out of the question. I'm going to predict you get a silver dime.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Getting out here.
Here we go. He was just getting ready. He was getting ready.
It's funny how this field, you go in one part, it's all sand. You go in another part, it's like this, rocky.
Yeah, some of it down here in this low section we're in does get rocky. Let me see if you got it, Dougie. I want to see a silver dime come out, I think. It's out, it's out.
It's out.
All right, the moment of truth for all Doug's glory.
I would like a little bit of that QuarterHoarder.
All right, he's on it.
Oh, there. Is that it? That little button?
It's a washer. It's a washer.
That's it.
Yep.
That's not what I wanted.
I'm changing my prediction. Darn it. Well, I'm sorry, Doug. Boom, 2 points.
Yeah, not any sorrier than I am.
Well, Doug was hoping his last signal of the day would be a silver or a large cent. And he's right. Only Matt got it. Somewhere in here, I didn't see it yet. 47. I walked up as he was digging the hole.
Now, if it's a mercury dime, I don't want to be disappointed.
All right, I can't tell what it is at the moment. Let's see, we've gotten a Merc and a seeded, so it's been all over the board.
Oh, it's a rosy.
Oh, a Rosie. That's a trifecta of dimes on the day, though. We got
Rosie?
Yeah.
a trifecta, Doug.
Oh, wow.
We were hoping for the cap bust to make the trifecta.
Well, if anybody deserves it, it's me.
The year is 19 something. Let me zoom in super close up.
Oh, 49.
Yep.
49.
There we go. Back again.
Last two digs.
So it's got nice
silver
toning on it
and a
too.
largie.
The
Yeah.
black toning is beautiful. It probably would have been as black as the other ones if it was in the ground longer. But just how it sits with that little bit of toning, it really makes all the relief really pop. Beautiful coin, Matt. And what a heck of a spot. And I still say I would come back again. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
we've gotten 3 seeded coins from this field. I'm not even going to say that I got a George Washington button because I know you guys know. But I mean, all sorts of silver. Matt's $50, that big Crodal bell.
yeah,
Some-
thanks for not saying you got a George.
You got the 1802 half cent that you thought was a quarter in this field.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
So, well, that's all right. At least you got it.
We got to have at least 10 silvers from this field.
They're not flying out of the ground, but when you get over one, it can be almost anything all the way back to the beginning of the country. So, way to go, Matt. We're going to go back to the cars and get out of here, but another heck of a good day.
All right, thanks.
Well, no George Washington Inaugural button on this trip. Not that I really thought we'd get one, but we did find some pretty cool things, including some buttons. Like Rich, who didn't stay very long, but he still nabbed one of those beautiful small cuff buttons. Could have been a Tudor rose going back hundreds of years. Matt had a nice etched flower button as well, a little bit bigger than Rich's and a little rougher shape, but he still got one. And then even I got lucky with a small cuff button, although mine was plain on the front, did have a shank on the back. Always loved finding them with the shanks. Of course, we got some cool relics too. I got the sterling silver dove in flight with the weird hallmark on the back. And then Doug with that really weird raised double-headed coin. We looked it up. It's actually called a medalette. Could go all the way back to 1869. His had Abe Lincoln on the front and U.S. Grant on the back. Not a bearded woman like Doug first thought, but what a cool piece that thing was. But the real story this week's got to probably be the coins. Couple of Indian pennies. I had one, 1880s or 1890s. I don't even remember the year offhand. I know Matt's year, though, 1874, because I love finding Indians from the 1860s and 70s. They're the rarest ones you can get. Matt also had a matron head, large cent. Couldn't tell the year on it, but it had good detail on both the front and the back, so at least we were able to ID it. And then, of course, the trifecta of silver dimes. I start off the day with an 1845 seated dime, my first one in probably 18 months. Then I come right back 100 years in the future and find a 1940s Mercury dime. And then Matt finishes strong, the last dig of the day, with a beautifully toned silver Roosevelt dime. One day I'd love to get the quad and grab that cat bust dime, but hey, I'm not complaining. It was an awesome day in the field. And of course, if you guys want to have an awesome day in the field and you need a metal detector, you can always shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder, yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is, what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of the incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.